Hi there, I'm Ahmed from InsureMO. You're watching an ISO ERC demo on InsureMO. Let's get started.
Today we are going to see how standard ISO products are represented in InsureMO. First, you will first see that all products are layered. You will soon see that every product has a countrywide layer. This is the base layer of the product. On top of that, you will see that a state layer sits on top of it. The state layer represents the state customization. Each state has different customization, and that makes a different product. Together, they make a whole standard ISO ERC product. When a customer is ready to buy a standard ISO ERC product, he applies his user changes on top of that product. We call that user changes the user layer. Together, we call this product the customization product. Let's see how these products are shown in DIPL. So, in DIPL, you'll see various kinds of views. We can categorize those views into business specification views and runtime views. Let's see how each business specification view looks like. To begin with, there's a tree view. The tree view lays out the product in a hierarchical structure. This will quickly help you analyze the structural relationships between the components. You can also get high-level details of each component within the product. Let's see what that looks like. First, navigate to your InsureMO starting screen, and then go to DIPL Insurance Product Library. Click on Global Products, and you will be prompted to InsureMO Catalog. Your ISO ERC products are under United States, so click on United States, and then click on ISO ERC. Select a product of your liking. For now, let's start with commercial property fire. And then select a state of your liking. Let's look for Texas. Once your product is loaded, you will see the final view of the ISO ERC product, which is the combined layer. You can switch between layers using the Select Your ISO ERC View dropdown. You can select the countrywide layer using the country layer, and this is the base layer that we spoke about. And then you can see the state customization on the state layer, and then you'll see all state customizations within this layer. Finally, you can view the entire product using the combined layer, which is the country plus the statewide. To understand this view, you can use view helpers. You can use show legend to see what each component means and what each icon means. You can see that each component has a different color. A risk will have a green color, coverage would have blue, forms would have orange, and etc. You can see that the state layers have state changed icons. A changed icon would have a pencil, an added icon would have an add, and a deleted icon would have a deleted icon. If the component was from countrywide, then it would have this icon. To get a high-level overview of each component, you can click on the component and then see the slide out. The slide out would give you the description of the component and any form page details within the component. If you are looking for a component that's deep within the tree and you don't know where the component is, you can use the search box provided on top. Let's look for a commercial property structure. You can close this view and search for a commercial property structure. The tree view will help you navigate to that component. You can also switch the search type of your component. For example, this commercial property structure has a form page within it, which is called building. So let's look for this form page within the search box. You can reset your search. Set the search type to form page. And then search for the form page you're looking for. The tree view will help you navigate to that form page. You can also see different kinds of table within the product. The product will have rate tables. This will help you understand how the product rating is generated. You can also view any domain tables that are within the product. The next view is a table view. You can use a table view to get a tabulated view of all the components within the product. You can also quickly analyze the statistics of all the components within different layers of the product. Let's see how that looks like. In your tree view, scroll up and select the Table tab. This will change your view to the table view. You can see the statistics over here where there are 7 risks within the component. You can switch between different types of components on the top here. Let's see what the next view is. Our next view is the rules view. The rules component of a product gives you information on how the product is structured and how ratings are calculated. Like product layers, the rule components are also structured in a tree format. Let's see what that view looks like. Switch back to the tree view. And then in your select ERC view, select any of the rules tree. To start with, let's see what the countrywide rules look like. You can see that the countrywide rules are structured in this way. You can quickly analyze how all the rules are structured and etc. Now let's see the statewide and the countrywide rules view. To view that, click on statewide rules tree. Over here, you can see all the combined rules within the product. Click on any rule that you would like, and then you can see the countrywide rules in here. The statewide rules are colored in blue, while the countrywide rules are colored in red. To get the information of the rule, click on the rule component and click on the slide panel. Over here, you can see the high-level information of the rule. To understand how this rule works, you can either click on View Operations, which gives you a text format of how the operations are layered. And then you can also click on View Blockly, which gives you a Blockly format of how the operations are layered. This concludes our views for business specification. Now, let's see how runtime specifications work. In your runtime environment, you can visualize the product in a live environment. You can use this environment to get the rating and policy information of the product. You can also then analyze how ratings are generated. Let's see how that looks like. In your tree view, click on Try It Out. This will navigate you to the runtime environment that Dipper provides. On top here, you have various kinds of buttons. If you have any policy data, you can use this Upload Policy Data button to upload your policy data. You can also get information about this product by using Download ISO JSON and get various kinds of information using Download ISO eval-tech JSON and Download ISO XML. If you do not have any policy data, you can use the test data provided for you. click on the test data and click on any of the samples. Under Actions column, click on Load Test. This will load the test for you, and you can see a rating that has been generated for you. Use this test data to analyze different kinds of options and see how it affects the rating. Run the ISO rules again, and you can see a different rating provided. To understand how the rating is generated, you can click on Rating Worksheet. This will give you a detailed view of how the ratings are generated. You can see that your final rating was 805. Thank you for watching. This was ISO ERC Standard Products.